Thank you, and welcome to the LG Electronics exhibition. My name is Conrad Chase, and in the next 10 minutes or so, I'm going to give you a presentation about the new multimedia phone known as Arena. I'm going to try to show you as many of the functions as I can. The phone is really packed full of features and functions, so we're only going to be able to show you some of them. We'd be here all night if I had to show you all of them. But gather around, come in a little bit closer. Okay. The new mobile phone, multimedia phone from Arena. Again, it's called from LG, put on it. It's called Arena. Speaking purely from a hardware point of view, I'm going to start off by explaining the screen has a 3-inch high-resolution WVGA screen that is 800 by 480 pixel high-resolution, allowing you full website browser capability without any compromised website browsing. It has, of course, a touch screen with multi-touch, so you can, when you're in viewing your photos, you can zoom in and zoom out of your photos. The telephone itself, we have it available in two versions. One is a brushed stainless steel version, and another is the black finish. On the back side of the phone, it does have a removable cover plate, allowing you access, if you ever did need to change the battery. It does also allow you access to an expandable memory. It comes with a standard 8 gigabytes of memory, which is pretty high for a mobile phone, upgradable up to 32 gigabytes via SD micro card. Also, on the back side, you can insert the GSM card. It has a standard full-size 1/4-inch headphone jack, which is the standard headphone jack, so you don't need to purchase any new hardware and no new adapters. Let's take a look at the software. Again, I just explained it has a very powerful hardware based on a fast, high-speed AMD ARM architecture processor. But to allow us to take full advantage of that hardware, we need a good batch of software. Now it has a new graphical user interface known as S-Class, and this is proprietary software from LG. It's not based on any other software platform. It's all in-house from LG. Now, the graphical user interface takes advantage of what we call the cube, which allows us, just by spinning the cube, to access all the applications on the phone. We have a widgets section, which is kind of like a desktop. We have the contacts list, where you can scroll through and select your contacts to make phone calls and send messages, and then multimedia. We're going to take a look at the multimedia. I can just show you briefly. For example, scrolling through to listen to a different song, you can scroll through your music here on the left side, and on the right side we have photos and movies. Now let's take a look. Let's select a song. Take a listen to the song. Now the sound quality is really high fidelity. It takes advantage of Dolby Mobile technology, providing a sound that is unmatched by any other phone. It has, again, due to the high memory and powerful battery, it allows up to 30 minutes of audio. Now, while you're listening to a song, you can also scroll through. Scrolling through left to right on the fly while you're listening to one song, simply switch to another song. Of course, it does have random play, and you can set up your own playlists. And again, it has the standard 1/4-inch headphone jack, so you don't need to buy any additional equipment to listen to your songs on this. And again, it's Dolby Audio, which functions for the music, and also while we're playing video, taking advantage of the Dolby Audio allows surround sound. Now let's take a look at the video features of the phone. Again, with a high resolution, when the phone is turned on its side, it automatically switches to horizontal or landscape mode, allowing us, with the high resolution of the video and the Dolby surround, it's kind of like having your own home theater with you anywhere you go. It's really an amazing feature. We have the wheel function. Another way to look at our multimedia is through grid function, simply by touching the grid icon, switching back and forth between grid or wheel. Just another way to get to your media. Take a look back on, we're on the shortcuts screen, the shortcuts side of the view. Go to the camera. I'm going to show you the camera now. As I said before, the camera is a 5 megapixel camera with built-in autofocus and built-in flash. And the great thing about the camera is, hardware speaking, it's a very powerful camera, but also in order to take full advantage of the powerful hardware, we have powerful software. Now we can go through, customize the camera, customize functions of the camera simply by going through the menu. Now these are features not found in any other camera on any other phone. It's more akin to what you might find in a professional camera. Now, you can go through, as you can see, selecting the different features. Now I'm going to take you through a different menu right now. Again, back to the shortcuts. We're going to take a look at the gallery. As we saw before on the multimedia screen, we can listen to audio files and check our photos there and watch movies there. Through the gallery, we're looking at only our photos. And when it's turned horizontally, as you see here, it brings up a dynamic 3D viewing mode of our gallery, which is pretty unique because you can just scroll through. All the photos are stored by date and the time that they were taken. So imagine on this row, these are all photos that were taken today. On a previous row were photos that were taken yesterday or previously, and then other photos were taken after this date. Now we can just simply scroll back and forth, left to right, or up and down to quickly access the photos that you're looking for. It's really an amazing feature. And of course, as I said before, with the touch screen, uses multi-touch so we can zoom in, and with the high resolution 800 by 480, you can zoom in on all of your photos to enjoy them. Now, here we have on the widget screen, which is really kind of like a desktop, which you might be familiar with. Most PCs or laptops take advantage of the desktop. Now, you can customize this simply by clicking on applications. Customize it however you want it. Add or remove applications from the widget screen like you would on your desktop. Now here we are on the contacts. Contacts can be viewed on the thumbnail photo mode simply by spinning the wheel, moving through your contacts until you get to the person whom you wish to call. Select that person. Now we can choose either a standard voice call, make a video conferencing call, or send a text message. Just by pressing the button, initiates the phone call. To terminate the call, simply by pressing the button. Now, this is back on the home screen, which brings up a lot of the icons. Not all of the icons. There are so many features that can't all be displayed here, but it does allow you to scroll back and forth. So we can scroll back and forth in order to access all of the applications of the phone. Again, there are so many features of this phone, I'm going to try to go through them. It's better off saying what it doesn't have, because it's got everything. Full Wi-Fi, assisted GPS, FM radio receiver, and an FM radio transmitter. You might say, FM radio transmitter, why? An FM radio transmitter will allow you to play your music files on your car stereo just by tuning it to an unused frequency. It has a fully functional high-resolution video camera and a high-resolution standard camera. It has full web browser and, of course, push email and direct links to Google. There are a lot more functions on this phone. I would like to explain them all to you, but in order to do that, we'd have to be here all night, and I'm sure you want to do other things. What I would like to do right now is thank you all for coming. If you have any more questions, you can ask me. My name is Conrad. There are other representatives here at the stand. Ask them any questions. We do have the arena here. You can get your hands on it, play with it. Ask me any more questions you've got. Thank you very much, and have a great day.